Okay. Big Ben's right around the corner. Eiffel Tower is right around the corner. Broadway. I will build the Eiffel Tower in a separate city. I'll know for sure that we're the only ones who can build it. Like if I'm the only one who made it to modern era, and I can check that here. It says what era they're in. Industrial, Renaissance, industrial. They're all caught up now, every single one of them. But they're probably not beelining for radio like I am. So I'm gonna jump on Broadway and Eiffel Tower at the same time. Probably should build the NIA to reduce their spying on me. But whatever, you know, I'll think about it. And we need a broadcast tower, of course, in every city. Sleep. Trade. Really want to do that trade. That's a lot of money. I gotta keep in mind who it is, though. It's the one person who is most likely to kill me. I don't want to give him cash. If I can help it, I will bankrupt him and be forced to be my friend. He's dangerous, he is. And William straight up hates me, but he's useless. He is way behind. He's been destroyed by the Vikings. Cool. Engineer, I love these guys. We're gonna use him on a wonder. Which one, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll use it for Broadway? I don't know. If I'm the only one in Modern, then I won't need to waste him on that. I would probably save it for that. The castle upgrade. That's gonna be a lot less likely that I'll get that than it is anything else. Cristo Redentor would be nice. It's one reason I want to go Statue of Liberty next. That and Great War Infantry are going to pretty much... If I have these units out, then it's pretty much secured borders. Like, there's not any unit in the game that would really scare me tremendously after I have those. They'd have to go down to infantry, and I'd be right on that upgrade too. And with these, pretty much, you know, tanks and shit aren't gonna make me run away. We can hold our ground with these dudes. 70 strength. Friendly borders, you know, just sit there and guard. They're very strong. Research labs come. We get a lot to gain by going for these two trees. This whole thing right here is my favorite part of Modern Era. Alright. So, Norbert, you're going to sleep too until I figure out what to do with you. When he says the vermin are breeding, it means he hates another person that I'm friends with. As much as he hates me. He does not like me at all anymore. I've certainly pissed him off. You know, it's understandable, this hatred of me. At this point, the only use I have for iron is ironclad boats, which I don't need, so sure. We'll make that deal, give you all my iron. Not gonna use it.
To achieve great things, two things are needed. A plan, and not quite enough time.
Done. Alright. Now, public schools, ironworks, East India Company, I want all three of those. I want a mint, I want a temple. I can't believe I don't have temples. Even though I'm leading religion, I still don't have temples. That's kind of funny, honestly. We have enough faith to buy cathedrals. About time I did that. One happiness, one culture, one faith, and an art or artifact slot. 400 each. They could have been cheaper, but I used my faith for something else then. Let's start with the public school. And great scientists learn faster. Flying right along here. I still think we're the first to get 3 factories. I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit that mark. Need to make sure we stay friends with this city down here so that we get our coal, but that seems like it's not a problem, so... just use a couple turns up and see what happens. 3 turns to go. I'm going freedom. I'll show you why when I get there. There are a couple of reasons I would do that. I'm going to start accepting open borders with these folks, not because I care about their land, but because we get trade bonuses on the tourism for that little perk that we can boost with the policy I haven't picked up yet, but I'm getting it soon enough, you know, it's like my next to next policy to get. And that double culture really helps. We only get 3 more turns out of that glory, unfortunately. But wow. We have gained so much out of that. There's our next artist. Okay, where is he? We need to use him immediately. There he is. Bernardo Martorell. Wait. Yeah, okay. I don't know why it's a note. It's supposed to be a picture. Come here. Whatever, you are an artist. You will make a Sistine Chapel artwork. Just like... It's really throwing me off that it's a note. I thought it was supposed to be a painting, like his icon, but whatever. Look in it. Yeah, murder that tiny lizard. Now ironworks. We don't need production focus anymore. How about great person focus? That's my default for the capital now. Unless I need to build something. The rest of them I just set to default, and if I need something I'll manipulate them a little bit, but the way they are is pretty good. This one I'm saving some time on that tower, so other than these two doing nothing, which I don't care for. There we go, that's better. Now we have everybody working on something and not wasting time or sitting around. So if a peasant isn't doing anything, a civilian, I mean, they give you 1 hammer. Fuck that. They can do better than that. Even when I'm wanting production focus, I still don't feel like that's a good use of their time. That's extremely desperate use of their time, and I don't like doing that, so you have to do a little bit of manipulation to get them to actually work the way you want sometimes. Here comes our policies. We could use 1 more factory. Unfortunately, we are technically using the coal, even though we don't need them anymore for the factory. They're built. If we lose that coal, it's fine. But that doesn't mean we can keep building factories on 1 coal. We can't. So we are the first, and we are going freedom. So this avant-garde thing is fine. Everyone has that, but I'm picking that up anyway for sure. Culture for each great work. We'll get that eventually, if not first. What else is good? Specialists don't consume that much food. We got a lot of specialists, so that's good for us. I don't care about rigging city-state elections that much. Happiness is going to be moderately useful. Nobody's going to be freedom, unfortunately, so this is kind of garbage. I seriously doubt that they would be. If they were, I would trade with them, but I need to trade with all the civs to get a trade bonus for the tourism anyway. So that's not going to help that much. Again, happiness here, mildly useful for us. If I get in trouble, if somebody attacks me and I get a policy up, I can grab this real quick and get 6 Great War Infantry equivalent units really quickly. Not to mention less gold cost for the rest of them. So this is a oh shit button that I hopefully won't need. And it's not that great of one, but 6 troops are 6 troops. It's helpful. More happiness. Combat city strength. This is glorious. If somebody is attacking me, here's another oh shit button. This would take my cities past 100 defense pretty freaking quickly. If I just build a couple castles, we'll be almost unsiegeable. It's going to take some serious effort, rocket artillery probably, to take me down. Specialist and Golden Age boost. Great. I don't have that many great person improvements, unfortunately. This is pretty nice if I do get in trouble. Again, this is military stuff to keep me safe. The most important thing for me are these two right here. 35% tourism from broadcast towers, which are going to be in every city, and this last one here, which is trading with city-states, gives you 4 influence a turn. This is pretty much guaranteeing that I'm allied with any city-state I trade with. It's so good. It is like one of my favorite policies down here. It is so powerful. I really want that, so that's why we're going freedom. Not to mention the Statue of Liberty, which we'll look at because I'm building it real soon. For freedom now, so we get our free 2 perks because we're first. This thing I do want first. Great people stacks 25%. Another, just throw it on the pile, whatever. And probably the specialist food thing is pretty good for us. It'll help us grow, especially in the capital. So there we go. Let's go ahead and build public schools. Get our science booming even more than it is. How are we doing on that? We jumped quite a bit. We're at 5th place now. We got a couple techs to go to catch up with Polynesia. We are stealing from them. Though I do notice that they are not modern era like we are, right? Yeah, we're the only ones who are working on that, so he's not that far ahead. What he's done is grabbed all these techs, all these ones I've skipped. All these mediocre, easy-to-learn ones. He's got all 4 of these, I bet, or something. Something like that. I know for sure that he does not have any of these, so for him to be 4 or 5 techs ahead of me, that means he's got these 3. I know he does, because he built this. He probably has biology, and then he's got chemistry or something. So, yeah. What that means, and that's important because it means we can get all of these with no effort at all. No one's going to take them from us. We're the only ones who can build them. And we're definitely the only ones who can build this because we're the only ones who went freedom. I know that too. And if anyone else does go freedom, we'll know about it. So, 1 production from specialists in every city. Statue of Liberty. I can't wait to throw that down. That's freaking amazing. That is. Let's be friends, Polynesia. That'll piss off Theodora, unfortunately. Why did my spy level up? Let's find out. Go to French spy. Well.
Bonjour.
You can yell at them for this. I would prefer to let it slide. I don't care that much, especially France. He's not a threat to me. And it makes them happy. Makes them happy that you did that. It's free reputation, basically. And you stopped them from being powerful by stealing your tech at the same time, so that was worth putting my spy there for.
Je te félicite pour ta victoire.
He's still apologizing for this. I forgive you. I'm sorry, Netherlands. It's not my fault you got murdered. Well, it kind of is. I did have him declare war on you once, but it's your fault. You shouldn't have been so aggressive, man. It's my territory. We have wine to give away, but no one has offered anything for it just yet. There we go. I'd say we actually do need the money right now. Happiness is just fine. Though we did lose Colombo's friendship. We really have to nail this down. I really want them on my side. And Tenerife too. They're both mercantile. They have a lot to benefit us with. I'm not doing that quest. I hate that shit. I mean, I guess I could, but ugh. Are our workers busy? They are. They're not here, so they must be doing something. Where the hell are they? There they are. So they are doing something. I don't even... They're on the border doing something with those tiles. Upgrading oldest, I guess they're the newest tiles that we haven't been using. Anyway, let's just drop some money on this. This is a worthwhile cause for us. I am sick of losing out on Colombo. We really need to get something going permanently with these two. And this one too. I want all 4 of these city-states permanently on my side. The more the better, too. We get more votes for them. Like, I want all the city-states. And it shouldn't be hard for me to do that as freedom, because like I said, any city-state I trade with will get rep. After I get that perk. Theodora's killing Polynesia. I hope that doesn't pan out the way she wants it to. It'd be better for me if they had a draw. He wants to ban silk. I don't really care that much about that. Let me look first, actually. They want whales, everybody wants whales or salt. Well, alright then. So, we need to find somebody who has whales. City-states. You know, I should work on that too. Anybody? Oh. What about the civs? Napoleon has one. He won't want to give it away. Oh well. Anyway, back to the vote. Let's just vote up the one that helps us. 5 culture gain on the tile. By the way, our ridiculous double culture ended. We're down to 120. A measly 126 culture. But yeah. That's probably ridiculously high compared to the rest. Let's see. Actually, she's got a lot. What am I compared to her? She actually does have more total culture than me. 2,000 more than me. I've noticed that the tourism computer always is kind of crazy with that culture. I'm not worried about this yet. We'll focus on that a bit later. I did forget to do this though. I'm kind of dumb sometimes. You're missing out on 2 whole briefcases, but it's okay. We got it solved. We need to get this though. Writing from different eras and civs that cannot be us. That means we need to trade this, and we need to get one more, and we need another writer. So anybody's fine. Okay.
And the first rude sketch that the world has seen was joy to his heart, till the devil whispered behind the leaves, "It's pretty, but is it art?"
Alright. We do need one more. It can't be Polynesia, it can't be Renaissance, that's the only other requirement. So that is just a matter of time. We'll get that. When are we getting another writer? Oh, okay. Like 2 turns, so yeah. Just a matter of time. And a musician too. When we get Broadway in 3 turns, we'll have it. I mean, obviously we're not building it in 3 turns, but you know. I'm not using my engineer for that because I know it's mine. But we have the 3 musicians for it because we get one for building it, so we're ready for that one too. If you're willing to pay that. Okay, cool. Renew that. There he is. Did my things pass? Silk passed ban. Oh, Natural Heritage didn't pass. Shit, I thought it was a shoo-in. I'm the only one who voted for it. We're gonna need more votes to get that to pass. That's okay, it's not a big deal. It would have been nice, though. Nobody else must have it, so they voted it down. That's alright. What are we gonna vote for, then? Each world wonder gives 3 culture. I would love to have that. We have so many. You know, they will vote for this. The Netherlands is the only one who doesn't want it, and he sucks. He's dead, so... I don't care what he wants. It doesn't matter to me in the slightest. Each world wonder provides 3 culture. That's a big boost. Let's get that to pass. Oh. Zanzibar, I don't care about, actually. You can harass them if you want. I barely know them. I'm just reading her mind as I get her approval for that proposal. Alright. Scientist boost. that's it for science right now. It's time for us to focus. Let's get this last one next, and then go down the order tree, get that other perk I want. It's actually going to take 4 levels up, which is not that many for us. But, you know, it is really important, really big deal. We ought to get to working on it. And we can go ahead and I think we should get walls up, honestly. We really need to get some defensive buildings. 37 defense in some of these cities, that's pathetic. These ought to be hitting 80 now. We can build arsenals and stuff. We should. Just for making sure nothing happens to this game that's just going really well. You have no interest, leave me alone.
The whole country was tied together by radio. We all experienced the same heroes and comedians and singers. They were giants.
Okay.
A single death is a tragedy. A million deaths is a statistic.
Now, what are we gonna do with this spy? Well, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to postpone the wall while we build that. Oh, I really hate to do this. Okay, we're gonna manual this thing up a little bit, get that rider finished. He's almost done, that's why I say I'd hate to do it. That'll do it, okay. He'll put him over the top. Any production we can get out here, factories, workshop. 15 turns is pretty good. Pretty good, okay. That's not bad, I gotta say. So, that's Broadway. Porcelain Tower's building there. I want to build World Wonder in every city if I could. Ideally, I mean, it's not a tremendous deal. We'll build the Statue of Liberty here. I don't remember if it has to be on the coast or not. I don't think it does, actually. Which is strange to me. But if it does, you know, we'll build Cristo Redentor here too. So there will be a wonder in every city. I think there's a way to get a bonus for that. I can't remember exactly what it is. We're going to put the public school on hold while we do the Eiffel Tower, which is going to take a long time. Are we on production for? No. Still going to take a long time. Okay, it's time to use our builder. I'm not waiting that long for that. Get down there. Speed that shit up, man. We ain't waiting no 40 turns for that. Alright. We got it down to 31, which is still high. I still don't like that. We can go ahead and use our musicians now. They just have to be modern era, so we're good on that front. Let's go ahead and do that. Next. Oh, he's not allowed yet. We don't have a slot for him because there's no other slots for music. We're gonna have to wait on him. That's okay. That's because we literally have no slots right now. We don't have any opera houses up. We should go ahead and build those. But Broadway's gonna have 3 slots, and like I said, they ought to be the same era, so that's why we waited on that. Astronomy. Get that observatory down here. And here too, actually. We can get it in 3 cities. Damn. We need that. Why did I wait so long to get astronomy? We get a 50% boost on every city. Okay. There's the next writer.
Happiness always looks small while you hold it in your hands. But let it go, and you learn at once how big and precious it is.
Trading that one, it just has to be not Polynesian, not Renaissance. We'll trade. Not Polynesian, not Renaissance. Medieval France. That's good. This is,
They shall record of thee that David here himself surrendered to ferocious Saul. March forth, O Israel, from thy peaceful tents. March forth from them, O king.
throw that in here. Get our bonus. There it is. I don't have fertilizer yet. I'm getting it when I get the castle. Pretty much this is the plan, tech-wise. plastiques, which is going to require replaceable parts. That's actually next. After astronomy, which is going to be no time at all. And then archaeology, which is going to require navigation, and it's not a big deal either. Fertilizer, then all the way to railroads for the production and for this wonder here. After that, the plan will move towards... Where's it at? Airports are really good boost of culture. We need to get those. Not to mention, machine gunners are on the way, and I want some of those. Also, up here, Sydney Opera House. Very nice. We need that. We have a coastal city for it. That's why I wanted to make sure I got one, just for that and some other things. Coastal city is very important to this. After that, I want the Great Firewall because I do not want them to build it. That's the only reason. I don't want them to get this damn thing. It also protects me from spies. That's a side effect. The other thing I don't want is that tourism negation shit. They do not need to have that. I want to make sure that does not happen. So we're building that for the sole purpose of keeping them from getting it. After which point we'll actually go and get the internet. Doubles tourism output. And on the way we'll get the National Visitor Center, which is national, of course, so no problem there. We don't need the CN Tower. So that's it. After that, we're good. That's pretty much the last thing we really need. That's the plan, and I think we can get all of those. I really do. So let's move on to that. Fertilizer's good, of course, because it gives us food and production and stuff, but it's not going to drive me away from the wonders I need. Those are more important, too. Hotels, by the way, are also part of the plan. I forgot to mention that. We need those immediately, too. They're, if not more important than airports. They probably are, actually. Yeah, they're pretty much the same kind of deal. You just need them both. Really, you just do. And that'll help a lot. Need all those culture things. Okay, my long count bonus. The year is turned enough for us to get our free great person. We can go ahead and get ourselves... we don't have many left, honestly. Great general we never picked. Prophet we never picked. Admiral we never picked. And we picked writer, so we're getting a musician. We have yet another one that we can't even use. I'm actually leaning towards... What year is it? 16... If the game is still going on when we get our next one, that would be a great time for a musician to show up. So I kind of don't think that's going to happen, actually. That's pretty far away. That's going to be like 2000 something. I guess it could, but hopefully the game will be over and we'll have won by then. But, you know, we can grab a great profit in the meantime. The only thing here that's useful for us, other than another musician, I kind of want to save it. We can use the profit to go sail and hit up a different continent. Get even more culture, but I don't know how well he'll fare on their lands. They have their own religion. Holy City. Holy City. Actually, that one I can convert. Holy City. Yeah, these three have their own religion. So, my continent is completely owned. It is... Oh, wait, what's this? Well, yeah, that's nothing. We're going to take that back over in no time. My continent is completely owned. It is. I mean, just take a look at that. Take a look at this, too. World religions, Mayan Empire leading the boards, Aztec is second in command. I can go ahead over there and get a few of my own, but let's go ahead and just drop them. See if my religion can do anything over there. It's Eiffel Tower at up, 600 production. It's only half done still. Jeez. Need more engineers. Oh well, I'm looking forward to that being done at the same time as Broadway. Two wonders, one turn. Porcelain Tower is almost done. I'll use that for an education boost. Just straight science.
Joyfully to the breeze, royal Odysseus spread his sail, and with his rudder skillfully he steered.